Amplify Daily number 63. Y'all allow people to waste your time. It costs you money and it costs them the opportunity to get the kind of line and saying wake up call that they never knew they needed. Let's talk about consequential invitations. I want you to imagine for just a moment that you had a meeting coming up with Bill Gates or Elon Musk, somebody on that level. How would you prepare for that meeting? What are the things that you would do knowing this is a once in a lifetime opportunity? How much would you move heaven and earth to ensure that you were at that meeting probably an hour early just to make sure you weren't late? How much time would you spend making sure to think through every single one of your questions in detail so you respect their time because you already know how busy they are? See, the question I'm really asking is how much time have you spent thinking through how to have your prospects show up to meetings with you with that level of urgency? That's the context for attraction-based marketing and sales, is how to have people relate to your invitations, offers, and requests in uncommon ways. But that's not just going to happen because we want it to happen. It's going to happen when we plan for it to happen. So if that one didn't get the point across, think of it this way. I want you to consider if you had a lunch meeting with somebody and your schedule is jam packed, right? You're making an exception to have a meeting with this person because they really, really said that it was important. They're a friend of a friend, and you just made some time available in your schedule, but your schedule is jammed, and you let them know that this is a really busy week. You're squeezing them in. If anything changes, make sure to let you know you're meeting at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. You show up at the place at 2:50 p.m. on that Wednesday to make sure you're there. And 3 p.m. comes and goes, 3:05, 3:15, 3:20. You get up and you get on with your day because you got stuff to do. And you don't even hear from that person the rest of the day. You hear from them the next day and they shoot you a text message. Hey, my bad, ma'am, sir, depending on who you are. My bad. So sorry, got busy yesterday and totally spaced the meeting. Just wanted to let you know, my bad. Uh, Check your schedule for me. Let me know if you've got some time tomorrow. I would love to go ahead and get back on your calendar for that lunch. Still got some pressing things I want to ask you about. Yeah, just let me know. Would love to get with you tomorrow. Talk soon. Are you kidding me? You gonna be like, are you serious? You just blow off our meeting after I told you how busy I am. I've made time available, and you just not gonna show, no call. You hit me up with a text message the day after, talking about my bad. Check your calendar, see when I can get back on your calendar for that lunch. Ain't gonna be no lunch. There's no other opportunity to meet with me, right? No, I'm sure you would treat your calendar the same because we can understand the concept like that, but when it comes to your business, you allow people to treat you any kind of way. You allow people to book time on your calendar for a sales call, for a live demo, for a meeting, unqualified, unvetted. Are you kidding me? Why? You allow people to be a no call, no show. Matter of fact, you will call and beg them to be on the call. Hey, just checking in to make sure that you haven't forgotten about our meeting. You know, our meeting is at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Just checking to make sure. Let me know if you need anything. And then the next day, hey, it's 2:55 p.m. Just giving you a quick reminder. Make sure you haven't forgotten about our call. Then it's 3:05, 3:10. They haven't showed up. Hey, just checking in, waiting on the Zoom line for you. Hopefully you're still coming. Looking forward, excited to meet with you. 4 p.m. comes, 4:30. Hey, uh, missed you on the call today. No problem at all. Know that you're super busy, and whenever you get some time, just let me know, and we'd love to still meet with you. Whatever's convenient for you. Are you kidding me? Why would you allow somebody to disrespect your time like that? Why would you allow somebody to disrespect your offer like that? When what you have is valuable, what you have is unique and special, your time is meaningful. Why would you allow someone to disrespect your time? This is what I'm trying to explain when I talk about attraction based marketing and sales. This isn't a tactic, y'all. You have to actually know that your time has extraordinary value. I wish somebody would be a no call, no show for a meeting with me and think they're going to get another shot at it. Please. And it doesn't matter whether or not that's a live meeting or a sales call with one of your team members. You got to bring that same energy to every part of your business. Because if you allow people to disrespect your time, if you allow people to waste your time, they cannot hold in their mind value and scarcity for that thing that you offer. You got to bake it into every aspect of the process. If you don't respect you, how do you expect for other people to respect you and your time? So I want to show y'all what this looks like in real process, right? And actually a real business scenario to bake this kind of vetting into your offer and have it be real for people. Because you can do it whether it's live, in person, automated, doesn't matter. You just got to actually have those actual steps in your process. This is a application page for I might have shown this on another Amplify Daily. I'm not sure, but this is an application page for a partner company that I work with. This is for their three programs: University, Mastermind, and their Inner Circle. So I'm gonna show y'all the application process that's kind of baked in here and how it actually creates the structure I'm talking about. Depending on what they put for their milestones, I mean for their actual revenue right now, they literally can't even go to the next step in the application process. That's the first step, is making sure that the process reflects what you've told them. If I've said, hey, you need to be at this level to even apply, I need to have a process that literally doesn't allow them to apply unless they're at the appropriate revenue level. So if they're appropriate revenue level, okay, you can go to the next step. Now, we're going to actually check for things that we say are important. We're going to tell you what program we think that you're a fit for. And we're going to check again. You said that you're at this level of revenue. Is that correct? No. If no, then you can't go any further. If yes, then we can let you go further. Okay. For brand owners that meet this, we recommend you focus on, this next step. We want to get you to your first, X amount of dollars in the next 90 days. We want to make sure that that's what you're focused on. If you're not focused on moving at that pace, we recommend that you don't apply. You understand? No? Let's not move forward then. Yes, you understand? Cool. We're on the same page still. This cost of this program is this amount of money over 90 days. Y'all be afraid to tell people what your programs cost. Why? Why? Qualify that they have the money. If they don't have the money, wish them adieu. Help them to find somebody who's a better fit for them. Because having the time, money, and mindset is part of being appropriate for an offer. If you don't have the money, we ought not be talking right now. It's a waste of your time and mine. Respectfully, let me help you to somebody who can give you what you need right now. So you don't have the money, then we don't need to go any further. There's no need for you to apply. If you do have the money, great. We can keep talking about this. Now, again, in the application process, this comes at an appropriate point in the transaction. We've already demonstrated value. We've already shown everything we need to show for you to be able to make an informed choice on whether or not you want to apply and consider and be considered for moving forward. Do you have the right time? If you don't have the time, no, you're not moving forward. Yes, let's keep moving forward. Mindset, are you ready to be coached? No. If yes, we can move forward. No, we're not moving forward. What's your revenue? Let's check on that. And if you got a problem with us dealing with real numbers, you probably ought not be in this program because this isn't a program for fluff. We're going to actually check your numbers and make sure that you're on point so we can help you hit the numbers that you want to hit. Don't be afraid to ask real questions. And last but not least, let's set some expectations. This is a paid program. I'm gonna tell you that again, just in case you were skimming the last 2, 3 times when I told you. This is for people who are ready to invest in their education, who are ready to accelerate their brand growth, their revenue growth by leaps and bounds. Do you understand that you are not applying for a free program? Let's make sure we're on the same page. I understand. Cool. Our team reviews every one of these applications inside of 24 hours. You can expect an email with the decision on your acceptance within that time. We take the application review process and the vetting of every single brand owner in AYV very seriously. Do you understand? I understand. Good. Because we're setting them up right here. We're setting them up so that we can say later, listen, man, we told you that we weren't playing, but we're setting them up. If you apply and get accepted, but fail to confirm your spot and pay your participation fee by the following day's deadline, it wastes your time and ours. In that instance, you are not allowed to apply again for a period of 90 days. This right here makes it a consequential offer. Most of y'all do not make consequential offers. You allow people to waste your time. You make well-intended offers. Even if you make a threat of some sort, there's no consequence. There's no consequence. People respect it and they move differently. They will waste your time right up to this question. When they see, oh, wait a minute. So I know I'm saying I have the time. I'm saying I have the money. I'm saying I have the mindset. But if I apply and am accepted and then I don't move forward, because I've said I have all this stuff and I'm ready. But if I apply and then don't move forward, at that point, man, I can't even be considered again for 90 days. Yeah, 90 days, fam. 90 days. You sure you still want to apply? Well, you know what? Let me actually just check and make sure that I got the amount of funds on the credit card that I thought I did. Let me circle back. You know what? Let me just let me double check my schedule to make sure I've got the 3 hours per day that you say I need to be available to work on my business, because I don't want to have the consequence of applying, getting accepted, and then not moving forward because I find out that I didn't have all my ducks in a row, which I could have found out before I applied. But as long as I can waste your time and not worry about it, there's no concern. But the moment you introduce consequence that matters to somebody, they will get themselves in order. The moment they submit this, they are now 100% on your playing field, and you've created a line in sand moment where there is something at stake. Now they submit this. If they go that 24 hours and they got accepted, they got the email and they didn't make their payment to confirm their spot, and they try to come back 24 hours and 1 minute later, guess what they're going to get? They're going to get this right here. We are now fulfilling on our promise, which is important. You have to hold to your promises. Your threats have to mean something. Listen, you're a day late. I'm so sorry. I know you have the money now. You want to join, but it's a no for us. You got 90 days. You got 90 days now, period. And if you want to make a special request, we'll listen to your special request and consider you. But we need you to understand, like, as of right now, it's 90 days. So even if you decide to allow them to put in for a special circumstance and, hey, here's the reason why, and I was 1 minute late, blah, 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 even if you accept them, this right here, they will move different in your offer because they saw, man, they were not playing. When they say they're going to do something, they are really going to do it. I can't be showing up playing with this offer. They respect their time. You train them to respect their own time in a new way when you demonstrate that you hold the line on your offer for yourself and for them. That's what a consequential offer looks like. There must be consequence when a person doesn't move, consistent with how they've agreed to move. So this is when they've been accepted and declined. But even in the invitation, you can have your invitations be consequential and say, listen, if you apply and are declined, you still can't apply again for 30 days because we got to assume that you're going to need some time to get yourself together. So if you apply and are declined, it's a 30-day wait period before you can apply again. But if you apply and are approved, and then you don't move forward after you done took us through this whole process, and we got people looking at your application, and I'm so sorry, you can't apply for 90 days because you're a time waster. You need to sit back and think about yourself for a minute. That's that's how you make it sting a little bit, y'all. That's how you make a consequential invitation and a consequential offer. You do that inside of your business, and your close rate will explode, your conversions will explode, and the way that people move in your offers will become more respectful. You'll have more people completing the outcomes that you want them to complete once they start your offer. Every aspect of your business will become more optimized. When you respect your time and communicate and demonstrate to your clients and customers that you respect your time and respect their time enough to not let them play in your face. Amplify Daily.